Assalamu alaikum friends. I hope you are all fit and fine. So this is Aftab, and today we are going to study the first poem for 12th standard English, Song of the Open Road. So let's start with the poet first of all. So the poet is Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman is an American poet. He's not just a poet, but he's an essayist, he's a journalist, and basically he's the most influential poets of from America. And he's often called as the father of free verse. So free verse is a type of poetry which is specifically used by poets throughout the time. And basically free verse is known for as the name itself suggests, जैसे नाम से आपको पता चलता है कि फ्री वर्स का मीनिंग होता है फ्री, ओपन, वर्स मतलब टेक्स्ट या लिटरेरी टेक्स्ट या लाइंस. सो यहाँ पे जो है फ्री वर्स के अंदर पोएट फुल फ्रीडम लेता है. यहाँ पे कोई भी राइमिंग स्कीम नहीं रहती जैसे अदर पोएम्स में रहती है राइमिंग स्कीम, या जो भी पोएटिक पेंटामीटर्स रहते हैं या फिर जो भी मेट्रिकल डिवाइसेस रहते हैं पोएम के अंदर, वो आपको फ्री वर्स में नहीं दिखाई देती है. आप इस तरीके से फ्री वर्स को इजीली गेस कर सकते हो जहाँ पे आपको एक स्टिपुलेटेड लाइंस नहीं रहती है हर एक स्टांजा के अंदर. In short, poet has a freedom to choose the lines for each stanza, and also he can choose whether it should be like a rhythmical poem or non-rhythmical poem. So there are no rhyme scheme also. So Walt Whitman is known for free verse. So he is actually called as the father of free verse. And basically he grew up in Huntington. It's a town in US, and basically from middle class family he was. His major work is Leaves of Grass, which is published in July 1855. He's known for this particular work, Leaves of Grass, and from this collection the current poem Song of the Open Road has been taken. So Leaves of the Grass नाम की उनकी एक किताब है पब्लिश की हुई, कलेक्शन ऑफ पोएट्री, उसमें से सॉन्ग ऑफ द ओपन रोड इस पोएम को लिया गया है. ही इज एक्चुअली फेमस फॉर हिज पोएम called O Captain My Captain. So O Captain My Captain is known, is written for on the death of the President Abraham Lincoln from United States, and it become more popular. This particular poem O Captain My Captain is quite popular of Walt Whitman. So basically the Song of the Open Road is as the name suggests, the open, and there is a road, and it's a song for the open road, and the poem itself written in the free verse. So you can guess that it is going to talk about some inspirational, some motivational topics, and it will help all of us to if you understand this poem, it will help you in your real life also to some extent. So basically it's an inspirational motivational poem which talks about the life and how you should live the life, and it also talks about the people surrounded by you, the struggles you do in the course of your life, and the poem is all about this. So let's see in detail what exactly poet wants to tell us through this poem. So one by one I'm going to read the lines from this poem. I hope you all are holding the textbook of this one, English, the page number 94, and let's start with the poem. Song of the Open Road. Afoot and light-hearted, I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. Henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticisms, strong and content I travel the open road. The earth that is sufficient, I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. Still here I carry my old delicious burdens. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them and I will fill them in return. So it's a short poem, by the way, and wonderful lines here. You can relate yourself, your position, your situation as a students with these lines. All right. So let's start with the first lines. Afoot and light-hearted, I take to the open road, healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. So the poet is actually has begun his journey. Afoot means to begin. His journey, afoot means चलते हुए आप किसी मंजिल की तरफ बढ़ना, मंजिल की तरफ जाना. Afoot and light-hearted, I take to the open road. मैं चलते हुए इस ओपन रोड पे, इस रास्ते पे निकल पड़ा हूँ. And light-hearted means I don't have any pressures on me. I don't have any, I don't have any restrictions on me basically. So it's my choice that I have chosen this road and I am going to lead this road and I am going to live this life particularly in my own way. So this is what poet is actually telling. Healthy, free, the world before me. So the world before me means the entire universe, the entire world, which the poet is going to face, the narrator is going to face, is healthy. He is healthy, free, and so the world is healthy and free for him, because he don't have any preconceptions about people, and he don't have any grudges about people. तो उसके दिल में जो है वो कहीं पे भी कोई रंजिश नहीं है, कोई मतलब कपट नहीं है किसी दूसरे के लिए. So because of that he is very free and he is ready to travel the world on his own way. So the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. The long brown path means the road itself, right? So the road is actually not of asphalt, okay, and it's like a brown road, and it's his choice that he is going to choose wherever he want to go. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. So इस वजह से जो है नरेटर किसी खुशकिस्मती की या किसी लक की एक्सपेक्टेशंस नहीं रखता. तो because he has chosen his field, he has chosen his way, he has chosen his objective, and that's why he himself is responsible for his decisions. And so that's why he said that ki I don't need any good luck, or I don't need any wishes for the good luck and all, but because I myself is the good luck, because I have chosen this road, so me is the good luck for my own objectives, to achieve my own ways. The next lines, henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. So इस वजह से जो है वो मैं I just don't make a series of low, weak, sad cries, especially with fear and pain. So I don't complain basically. इस वजह से मैं कंप्लेन नहीं करता कि मैंने ये रोड चूज क्यों किया, मैंने इस बात को क्यों चूज किया. And because you have seen that people like they have taken such decisions in their lives, and afterwards they start complaining that this is not the life I chosen for. ये life मेरी अपनी नहीं है, मैंने मतलब कि I don't want to live this life in this way. मैं ये चीज़ नहीं करना चाहता था, मुझे यहाँ पे धकला गया, मुझे यहाँ पे इसको ज़ोर ज़बरदस्ती की गई, और फिर मेरे को जो है बेसिकली ऐसा होता है अपने एजुकेशन के नज़रिए से अगर आप देखेंगे तो अगर समझ लीजिए आपने अगर कोई गलत कोर्स को आपने ज्वाइन किया, गलत अपने फैकल्टी को अगर ज्वाइन किया, फॉर एग्जांपल आपको कॉमर्स जाना था, आपने साइंस ज्वाइन किया, आपको साइंस जाना था, आपने कॉमर्स ज्वाइन किया, या फिर आपने ऐसा कोई डिसीजन ले लिया कि जिसका अभी आपको पछतावा होता है, तो पीपल यूजुअली कंप्लेन अबाउट दैट कि यार मेरे से ऐसा हो गया और फिर इसका जिम्मेदार कोई और लोग हैं. सो हियर पोएट इज एक्चुअली टेलिंग व्हाट, दैट रोड इज चोजन बाय मी, the objective is chosen by me, so I myself is responsible for that, so I don't have to complain about it, and I don't have to postpone it, like means I have to go on my own pace. मुझे मेरे तरीके से मेरे ऑब्जेक्टिव को हासिल करना है, so I will go on my own way, और मेरे को किसी की ज़रूरत यहाँ पे नहीं है, किसी किसी को दोष देने की या किसी को ब्लेम करने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है कि ये जो रास्ता था ये मेरे को किसी ने सजेस्ट किया और फिर उसके वजह से मेरे को प्रॉब्लम आ गई, ठीक है ना। तो बेसिकली क्या है कि इट्स हिज ओन डिसीजन, सो ही इज टेकिंग हिज own decision and he is carrying on that. He is taking the responsibility for the decisions he has taken. So I hope it clears to you. The next sentence, the next lines: done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticisms. So by going out on the open road, he is taking himself away from the people, the unnecessary travel talks, complaints, and the discussions which are not so much productive in terms of development and improvement. So you have seen this type of people around you who talks a lot and who just believes in doing the time pass, and because of that you divert your mind from your objective. So here he is telling that I'm done with this indoor complaints, libraries and querulous criticisms. So ये जो बेवजह की बातें हैं, ये जो libraries means the places where people gather and they basically, he is a writer, so he has arguments with people, right, about certain topics. So and there are like number of arguments he may be having in the libraries or in the community centers where he used to go, and that's why he's telling that he is now away from those all because he is going on a journey of the open road. So he's away from that and he continues strong and content at travel the open road. और इस वजह से जो है वो मैं बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ बेसिकली कि मैं इन सारे झमेलों से, इस सारी दुनिया की झमेलों से मैं दूर जा रहा हूँ, एंड आई एम गोइंग ऑन माई ओन वे। द अर्थ दैट इज सफिशिएंट, और मेरे लिए जो है वो इन झगड़ों से और इन बातों से भी ज़्यादा जो इम्पोर्टेंट है वो ये ज़मीन है जिस पर मैं अभी चल रहा हूँ, वो रास्ता है, वो तरीका है, एंड दैट इज सफिशिएंट फॉर मी। द अर्थ दैट इज सफिशिएंट मतलब कि ये दुनिया जो है, जो रास्ता मैंने अपनाया है, दैट इज इनफ फॉर मी, फॉर माई जर्नी एंड फॉर माई लाइफ। I do not want the constellations any nearer. Constellations means it is a kind of a group of people like intellectuals and all. So basically in the past time people used to join this type of constellations where people have some serious kind of discussions about society, about people, about community, about politics, about science and about everything. So he just fed up with these people and with this talk. So maybe he had some bad experiences with these people. तो उनको कुछ तो bad experiences इन सारे लोगों से जो constellations के अंदर, ग्रुप के अंदर जो रहते हैं, इनसे आए रहेंगे, और इस वजह से जो है वो अभी इनके नज़दीक भी नहीं जाना चाहते. So I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. और मुझे पता है कि वो कहाँ पे, मतलब कि इस kind of यहाँ पे जो एक टाइप का तंज लगाया गया है इन सारे लोगों पर जो इस कॉन्स्टलेशन के अंदर जो सो कॉल्ड आप समझ लीजिए कि ब्यूरोक्रेट्स है या फिर सो कॉल्ड थिंक टैंक्स है जो बेसिकली गाइड करते हैं लोगों को. तो ही इज जस्ट फेड अप विद दिस ऑल पीपल एंड डोंट वांट टू गेट नियरर टुडे टू दिस पीपल. आई नो दे सफाइस फॉर दोज हु बिलोंग टू देम. सो बेसिकली अभी वो कंप्लेंट इन द सेंस कंप्लेंट कर रहे कि ही इज़ एक्चुअली टेलिंग यू द ट्रूथ कि मुझे पता है कि वो किस तरीके से आपको ट्रीट करेंगे और किस तरीके से आपको मैनिपुलेट करेंगे. सो आई डोंट वांट देम नियर. स्टिल हियर आई कैरी माई ओल्ड डिलीशियस बर्डन्स. अब यहाँ पे ये पैरेंथेसिस में कॉमा इसके अंदर है, पैरेंथेसिस में आपको यहाँ पे दिया गया है ये दो लाइन्स. स्टिल हियर आई कैरी माई ओल्ड डिलीशियस बर्डन्स. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. So these last lines, the entire like 1, 2, 3, 4 lines are in the parenthesis, and you can see that here he is actually telling us that the struggles he did in the past he's going to carry those struggles, those experiences basically from the past. He is going to carry that. And old delicious burdens, so here it is like, the burdens are actually having the negative connotations, right? But here it is called as delicious burdens. I mean, delicious means something which is very sweet, which is very very tasty, for example in specific to context to food, right? But here he is telling that he is connecting the word delicious with the burden. So that is actually a type of a paradox, you can say. It's called a paradox. So I carry my delicious burdens means I carry the old experiences of mine wherever I whatever life I have lived before. So I'm carrying those burdens, those people, those ideas, those experiences with me till now. और मैं जहाँ भी जाऊँगा ये experiences, ये ideas और ये सारी चीज़ें जो है मेरे life में जो हो चुकी है वो मेरा पीछा नहीं छोड़ेंगी और मेरे को ये पता है and I'm accepting those burdens and I'm carrying those burdens. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. और मुझे पता है कि मुझे इन सारी चीज़ों से छुटकारा नहीं मिल सकता. I am filled with them and I will fill them in return. और मेरे जो भी मेरी ज़िंदगी के अंदर मुश्किल घड़ियाँ आई है या फिर कुछ ऐसे बैड एक्सपीरियंसेस या गुड एक्सपीरियंसेस जो भी आए हैं इनको जो है वो मैं कैरी करूँगा और and definitely I will live my life on my own way basically with all these experiences in my hand. So basically it's a very optimistic poem by the way. एक आशावादी poem है ये basically. The road actually signifies the mobility, means the road itself suggests that the road is made for mobility, means आपको movement दिखाता है. Symbolic है आपका road क्या दिखाता है? Movement दिखाता है because you use the road to move from one place to another. So road is signified here as the life and you as the traveler of the life, and you are moving from one phase of your life to another phase. And the most important part here is the path you have chosen in your life is chosen by you only, and you are the responsible for your own fate. And so that's why he is telling us that you should choose the path, the objective of your life, and only you should be responsible for those decisions from your life. And basically you should carry all those objectives with you. You should do the hard efforts, you should dedicate yourself to your objective, to achieve your objective, that is the path of the life which you have chosen, and you should try to accomplish the goals of your life. I hope you understand this poem. It's a very small poem, and there are number of I can see that there are number of figures of speech used in here in this poem. Basically if we can continue with the figures of speech, you can see that the first line itself, afoot and light-hearted I take to the open roads. It is a type of an inversion, right? So the sentence structure, the sentence format is written in a different structure, so you have to just correct that, right? So it's called the inversion. I take afoot and light-hearted I take to the open road. Then you can see the third line, the long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. So there is an example of alliteration, means the repetition of one particular sound. So here you can see the sound L is repeated, like the long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. So L, long, and leading is repeated here, so that is an alliteration. Now here you can see henceforth, the next lines, I asked not good fortune, I myself I am good fortune. So here you can see that there is a repetition used, and repetition of words. Good fortune used 2 times, so it is a repetition of words. Then the next lines, done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticism. So querulous criticism, the sound 2 times repeated here, so that is a type of an alliteration. Then the next line you can say, strong and content I travel the open road. Here is again the inversion. I travel the open road, strong and content. This should be the structure of the sentence, but the structure of the sentence has been shifted. Strong and content I travel the open road. So that is the example of inversion, right? To the next line, I can see that still here I carry my old delicious burdens. As I told you, it's an example of paradox, and it is also a metaphor, because burdens has been metaphorically compared with the burdens, the delicious, right? The delicious burden. So that is called metaphor used here to indicate or to explain the burdens, right? So delicious is used as a metaphor to indicate the burdens, my old delicious burdens, right? And if you see the last line, I am filled with them and I will fill them in return. That is again the repetition. I am filled and I will fill. So that is the repetition. All right, so I think this is it for the poem Song of the Open Road. I hope you understood. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Thank you.